Off what? We never linked. How the fuck did we talk? Like, dudes are really delusional out here. What? What? Guys, it's your girl GUYSSSSS, and you're back with another sip and spill. If you are new here, hey girl, hey, welcome back. It's your girl GUYSSSSS. I'm so sorry, this is my third time filming this. I don't know what's going on with my SIM card, but it's currently nighttime, so if the shades and lighting of the videos change, just bear with me, girl. So I'm gonna try to make this cute and short because this is my third time retelling this intro. Okay guys, so I'm gonna tell you about the time I walked out on my date. Yes, left him high and dry at dinner, which is really crazy. Like, don't get me wrong, don't judge me. So let's just say his name is Chad, and me and Chad, I had started DMing each other on Instagram. Nothing major, nothing fancy. We had some short conversations here and there, nothing consistent, nothing that stuck or like, oh, I'm talking to this man. So once I started like we DMing and stuff like that, I could tell Chad just wasn't my type of guy, meaning like he will post multiple females. I mean, every female. I mean, all his females. Like, butts, gripping their butt, pants down, like just real, just didn't care what he posted. You could tell he had a little money. I kind of steer away from guys like that. So as we're talking, I'm telling him this because he's like getting upset, like, why are you not responding to my DMs? So after so long of him just talking to himself in my DMs, he just kept being really persistent. Like, hey, like, we have a mutual friend. He turns out he had been trying to talk to me for years, like years ago, like since I was young, like, and I'm like, dang, like he was naming stuff like that I used to do like on my YouTube channel. I was like, oh my god, like you really do know who I am. He's from here, but he doesn't stay here. So when he got here, he texted me, he was going on my Instagram like, hey, I'm in the city, let me see you. So I'm just like left on scene, and not even trying to be cocky or nothing. It just, I didn't want to get involved in it, you know, like it was just too much already from the Instagram. Like, in order for me to respond, like it would literally have to be with him texting me in vanish mode. And I know that's so backwards. Some girls be like, why like I can't stay, why is he texting me in vanish mode? I didn't trust him enough to not text him in vanish mode. And not saying that we didn't text him regular DM. It's just I wouldn't really respond unless it was in vanish mode, because for one, I just don't trust guys like that. Like, I can't trust you if you do stuff for attention. And I'm sorry if you see this, because you do watch my YouTube and you do know my channel, but it's the truth. I can't trust you. Like, I would never trust you. He kept DMing me, and I finally was just like, no, he was finally just like, okay, I know Instagram, my Instagram is bad. I know what it looks like, but you know, you need to get to know me in person. You need to see how I move in person. Like, I don't act how I act on Instagram. I'm not that type of person. And he was just like, let me take you to here. So the lounge that he named was actually really close to my place, walking distance from my house. So I was just like, you know what, it's not gonna hurt. It won't hurt. You know, free food, little free hookah, little music, a little vibe. He's like, I'm gonna send a driver. Okay, so he's like, I'm gonna send a driver at 8. You know, what time you wanna be done with the videos? I was like 8. So time of the day, you know, I get there, the driver comes gets me. First of all, y'all, I'm already pissed because the driver didn't know how to get to my house. So my house is literally walking distance from the restaurant. So the driver parked behind my building. So I'm thinking he's in the front. So I walk to the front, he's not there. He's like, I'm on the side. I walk to the side, he's not on the side. And I walk to the back, I see him parked all the way in the back. And mind you, I got heels on. And I could have told him to come to me, but he had an accent and he called the driver. So it's like, I'm talking to the driver on 3-way. So it was just a lot going on. The driver couldn't hear me. Like, it was a lot going on. So I finally see the driver. I get in the car. We drive 30 seconds, 6 centimeters up the street to the restaurant. That's how close. I literally could have walked to the restaurant. Since the driver was the driver was just pointless. He was pointless. Cause me walking to the car, literally I could walk to the restaurant. But anyways, I was kind of irritated about that, but it wasn't his fault. So we ended up going inside. You know, I love Cheetahs. If you're from Atlanta, you know what Cheetahs is. Cheetahs is a lounge that has girl dancers. That's not like a strip club. It's not raunchy. They're playing like vibey songs. You know, you can't throw money on them, but they can dance on you. And you can, like, you know, do the one too. And Cheetah food is good. No BBLs. You're not going to see no BBLs in this area. No BBLs, no big booties, very slim girls. So we walk in. The vibe is okay. We sit down, we're talking. As we're getting to know each other, like, I noticed his first red flag. It was a girl, she had box braids, and she walked past us, and she did have a thicker butt than normal, what you would normally see. He was just like, God damn! God damn! God damn! I just playing. He did not say it. He was just like, golly, like, damn, she look good. I'm like, yeah, she do look good, because I'm not insecure. Like, I'm not going to let a man take me out my element. Like, why the fuck are you looking at her? Like, because I'm looking. We all looking. I don't get cute for the niggas. I get cute for the bitches. Like, I do this for the bitches. So, so we're talking, you know, we order our food, our drinks. As the drinks are coming out, you know, we done took 2 shots. I ordered me a lemon drop. We're waiting on my food to come. He's like, so who are you talk to in Atlanta? I'm like, excuse me? He was like, who are you talk to in Atlanta? What rappers you fuck with? Name the rappers you talk to. I'm like,
lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. You going to jail. You going to jail.
What? I don't know you. You not my nigga for me to tell you that. Even if you was my nigga, I wouldn't tell you that. Because that's not your business who I talk to, who I done talk to. Like, I ain't asking name the Instagram bitches you fuck with. So don't ask me about nothing. Okay? So he was just like, I'm just saying, like, name rappers you fuck with, because you know I know, you know, I know you look at you like, I know you talking to somebody, like.
Bitch, I see what you did there. I know.
So then he was just like, he was like, did you get your body done? Like, random. Like, these conversations are so random, guys. He like, did you get your body done? And if you did, what you get done? Where you get it done? Did you go to Dr. Miami? I mean, obviously I got enhancements, but to call it out is crazy. Cause why? Why do you want to know this on our first date, our first link? It's not even a date, our first link. What do you want to know this for? So he's like, yeah, this not even a date for real, cause I don't do stuff like this. I don't take girls out on dates. I can't think when the last time I went on a date. Okay, so it's not a date. He just said, I call this just grabbing something to eat. Okay, so that's what we call it. We're gonna call it that. I don't know if he was trying to make me, it was like he was trying to make me fight for him or something, and I'm not gonna do that. Like, I guess he thought I was trying to play a nonchalant game, but this is really how I am. It's just, no, I'm not gonna do too much chasing. I'm not gonna do too much, like, I'm not gonna. So after he's asking about my body, who I go to, did I go to Dr. Miami? Another waitress walked past and he was like, damn, she look good. She look good. I'm like, he like, yo. I'm like, are you calling her over here? I was like, what, are you gonna throw money? He like,
no, I ain't finna throw no money. I don't throw money, not no cheaters.
I'm like, so what you calling her over here for? And so she comes, she's like, hey, love, do you want to dance? I'm like, no, I'm good. But my brother might, because at this point, you're my brother. At this point, you're not going to be, oh yeah, my brother do. It's his birthday. I'm like, y'all, it's his birthday. Give my brother a dance. She like, for real? I'm like, yes. He look at me like, you're crazy. Because I guess he thought that was going to embarrass me. No. Dance on my nigga. This is the game. You're the game. What's up, gang? What's up, twin? You're really like, that is what you are right now. Like, yeah, dance on him. Yeah. Are you gonna throw money, brother? Like, cause you can't have my girl out here quiet. You're not throwing no money. Like, shush. So he's like, no, I just want your number. He was like, no, I just want your IG. She said, my IG, well, my phone is in the bag, so I can't give you my IG. And she walks away. So you trying to talk to other girls and you getting curved? You getting curved?
bombastic side eye, criminal offensive side eye.
Please. Okay, so after, you know, she walks off, we're talking, they bring the food out, and we're eating or whatever like that. So we're done eating, and I'm on my phone, like, you know, just looking at myself. He like, take our picture and post me on your Insta. No. He like, why you can't post me? You must got some niggas on there. You must got some niggas on there that you fuck with. You must got, no. I'm not posting you on my Insta. I'm not posting you no fucking where. I don't know you. You're not my man for me to be posting you. Why do you want me to post you so bad? Why are you so obsessed with social media like this? Like, no. So he pulls out his phone because he gets a phone call. So as he's on his phone, I just see the phone do this. I said, did you just put me in your camera? Do not put me in your camera. No, not put me on camera.
He was like, no, I was just on the phone with my homeboy and I had to let him know I'm on a date.
Nigga, this not a date. This is a outing. We're just grabbing some food, remember? Like, don't put me on the fucking camera. So then after he got off the phone with his homeboy, he proceeds to go live. Live, y'all, I swear. And mind you, he done went up and went to the bathroom 6 times. 6 times. Literally 6 times. And he will leave his phones on the, you know, by me, and he will go to the bathroom 6 times. Like, I don't know what the fuck. He was so fidgety. He was always moving. He was paranoid. He was like, why I can't bring my guns inside? Like, that's why I don't like coming here. Like, he was like, I can't bring my guns inside. I got ops. And then, guys,
It's like, I just don't like the fact that I can't bring my gun in. Like, this getting hot. This not.
you are we good before we come in here? This was before. He was like, yeah, we good. I'm just talking. Fast forward, he pulled his phone out. And y'all, he goes live. He pulls his phone out and he proceeds to go live. Go live on a first link. He's live on his phone. And then he's like trying to put me in the camera. I'm like, do not put me in that camera. Do not put me in that camera. I don't care if you got 100,000 viewers or you got 1 viewer, which it looked like he had 1. I think he had 1 viewer. But do not put me in that camera. Already bad enough that one of the waiters, while he was trying to do that, came up and was like, oh my God, I watch your YouTube. I was like, hey, girl, thank you so much. And I also was saying in my head, no, please don't tell people that you saw me. Please act like you didn't see me. One of my biggest things that I hate is going out somewhere and people see me that know me. That's the freaking worst thing that could ever happen. Like, you see me and you know me is crazy. Like, now you're gonna be in my business like, oh, I saw her out with her man. No, please, no, please. So anyways, so I'm sitting there at the table like this. And you can tell when someone trying to put you in the camera because they gonna be like, he just was like moving around on live. Like, I'm like, every time he move, I'm like, cause don't put me in your camera. Like, I'm not trying to be sneaky. Like, I'm grown, I'm single, I don't talk to anyone. But if you think that you're gonna try to claim me off one link, it's crazy. A lot of guys in Atlanta have this weird thing. Like, if they DM you and they say, hey, where you from? And you say, hey, I'm from Tennessee. Where you from? And they be like, oh, I'm from Atlanta, da da da. Y'all talk. That does not mean we fucking talk because we exchange words. What is this? What is this? Because even in high school, you would exchange words. I like you with people and y'all, that still wouldn't make y'all go together. I do not get that, but it's dudes in this city claiming me talking about some, yeah, we talk. Of what? We never linked. I never did nothing with you. I never linked with you. I never went on a date with you. Never talked to you on the phone. How the fuck did we talk? Like, dudes are really delusional out here. He said, well, we was DMing on Instagram. What? Not him, not Chad, but this is another situation. But yeah, don't put me, I just said that to say, I don't like when guys try to mark their territory with me or with other people to make it seem like, oh, they fuck with me. Like, well, it's hard for me to date because if I go on dates and try to sneak and take a picture of my hair or something, don't do that. So like when we walking into the club, I'm walking behind him. When we walking to sit down, I'm just walking behind him. I need to see what you're doing at all times. I need to see your phone at all times. He put them on the table. I'm watching you. So when he was trying to put me in a lie, do not do that. So I guess he was just offended because I guess I wasn't all on him. He was trying to like, he was doing this to me, y'all. He was trying to kiss me. He was trying to like, he was real life love bombing me, y'all. Like he tried to kiss me on my cheek, on my lips. I was like, ah! First of all, I do not know you to be trying to kiss you. Do not try to kiss me, y'all.
You must don't like showing affection, like
because I wasn't out on him or like what he's used to. He was like, you must not be affectionate. You must not be I'm very, very affectionate, and I'm a very, very submissive person. Like I'm a Pisces. I love. Like I love to cuddle. I love when a guy touching on me. But also, get the fuck off me if I don't want you. It depends if I want you touching on me. He was definitely like doing like too much. Like for me, it was just too much. Like he was fidgety. He kept going to the bathroom. He was getting up, going, just moving around. Like, oh, put the game on, going to different TVs. Like, first of all, he would move closer. We're on a booth. So if you know what a booth is, it's like this. So when you're on a date, you could be like this and have like my purse in the middle. But he was like, we were like this in the booth, and then we were like this. And he was like, scoot closer to me. So he would like pull me to him over here. Then I would like move back over here. And then he would like, why you so far away? And come back over here. It was just like too much. He's like, I don't even do dates. I don't even do this. Like what we on right now. Like, you think I ain't took a bitch out in 2 days. My bad, I meant a woman. I ain't took a woman out in 2 days. I mean 2 years. So anyways, he went through his phone on Instagram.
he was like, you trying to play me like I'm lame? I got fine shits in my shit. I got bad bitches in my
Shit, like I got them ones. Like I ain't just fucking with eaters. He going in his DMs, y'all. He showing me all these Instagram girls who clouded up, who got like followers or whatever the case may be. And I was like, nigga, you want a fucking cookie? Like, what you want, a cookie? He was like, no, I'm just trying to show you. Like, he reading the messages, and he was like, you think I'm some hoe and I'm in every bitch DMs? I was like, give me a phone. So he let me go through his phone. Y'all, I was going through all their Instagram, not all the messages. I was clicking every different girl, and why was it a DM from him first? And some people didn't even respond. So now you think I'm gonna talk to a nigga who don't get responded to? No way. No way you get left on scene talking like this. So he was like, he snatched the phone out of my hand when I saw that. I was like, but some of them that were responding, he had some bad shits in there. You know, I was like, okay, I see you. Because at this point, this ain't even no date. I'm like, okay, I see you. You got them hoes. Because at this point, I can't believe this is what's going on right now. So y'all, then y'all, he looks at me and he stares. And he's looking into my eyes. I'm like, what the fuck are you looking at? He's like, I'm like, what are you looking at? He's like, you know, I was messing with this bitch. I'm sorry, because y'all, this guy's stuff. I was messing with this bitch, and she was just like, I don't see no dark-skinned girls on your page. I was like, excuse me? He was like, this girl tried to say, what's that word? It started with a C. I was like, colorism? Yeah, he was like, yeah, she tried to say I'm a colorist because she don't see no dark-skinned girls on my page. And he started laughing. He was like, I'm not a colorist. Like, it's just, I stay in Miami, and those are the only type of girls that gravitate to me. I said, you're a colorist. He said, no, I'm not. It's just that's the only type of girls that gravitate. I be in Miami. It be a lot of beautiful brown-skinned, dark-skinned girls down there, baby, please. I mean, it's a lot of exotic bitches down there, but you mean to tell me you don't talk to not one brown skin? You're not interested in me. I hate guys who pursue me who really don't like brown skin, dark skin girls. Cause I mean, that's not what the video about, but they love to parade us around. They love to take us on dates. They love to pursue us. But when it comes to like actually solidifying that title, or you don't really like me, cause all your bitches that you went public with is light skin. So do you even like brown skinned girls for real? Let's call it for what it is. A spade is a spade. Anyways, I called him a colorist, and he was just like, I'm not a fucking colorist. Like, I'm talking to you. Like, when I was in Atlanta, I talked to a lot of brown skinned girls. They just being a man. You're a colorist. I don't care how you try to, you don't post. All the girls on your page is Asian girls, light skinned girls, white girls. mixed girls. I ain't seen not one brown-skinned girl on that page. That should tell you all. So I'm just like, oh yeah, this is definitely not even gonna work out. So then he's like, so after he done showed me the DMs, after he done loved on me, tried to kiss me, put me on his live videos, y'all, he done went up and went to the bathroom for the 6th time. And I posted this story on TikTok and someone was like, y'all, girl, he's on that booger sugar. I was like, no fucking way. Because at the time, I was just like, he just keep going up, getting to the, like, y'all, real fidgety, real antsy, like, moving around, getting up. Oh, let me turn the game on. Like, it was too much. Like, every waitress that would pass by us, every female, it was like 6 girls, he would be like,
yo, come here.
I swear I cannot make this up. I go to the bathroom, I come back to the table, it's a girl sitting down at the table. Like, why is it a waitress sitting here? Like, he's talking to the waitress and I'm just sitting there on my phone at this point. And at this point, it's like me and him are playing a tit-for-tat game. Like, he would see a girl walk by and be like, damn, she look good, her ass is fat. That I'm not see a nigga walk by and be like, damn, it like he got money and it look like he fine. Oh, he fine and he tall. Oh, look at his chains. Because I wonder what car he drives. Cause you're not gonna play in my face. Cause same way you're not gonna make me feel insecure. You're not gonna make me feel like you can get any female in here. Cause the same way you could talk about these bitches, I could talk about these niggas. So we were going tit for tat. He would say something about a girl, I would say something about a nigga. He would say something about a girl, I would say something about a man. It was even so bad that he would start talking to a waiter. I got up and went to the bar because this guy was checking me out, and I started talking to a guy in his face. But I played it off. Like, I wasn't that disrespectful. I walked past the bar and I knew this guy was checking me out, so he grabbed my arm and I was just like, oh, hi, my name is Lexus, nice to meet you. And I was like, well, I gotta go because I'm on a date. So I just let him know, like, it ain't never been no pressure on, like, snatching me one up. You get what I'm saying? So anyways, it's me how we're there. So after we eat or whatever, I told you guys about the conversations that we were having. But as we're eating, I told you guys a little snippet about the conversations we were having. Just like the colors and all that stuff. Like, everything is going on. Mind you guys, we're there for like an hour now. It's like we got there at 8 something. It's like 9:30 going on 10 o'clock. So we haven't been there nothing for an hour. And all this is transpiring in between this time frame. So nothing I know, I see some grown women, they come sit in the booth beside us and a man walks in with them. I ain't thinking nothing of it because I don't know them, and at this point I'm just like, oh, okay, I don't know them. So he's like, hey, come here. I'm like, what? He's like, man, I'm beefing with him. I'm beefing with these niggas, man. Like, first of all, when we got there, he was already panicking. Like, oh, I don't like eating here. Like, this place, they don't let you bring your guns in. And I was like, thank God they don't let people bring their guns in, because, like, if they let you bring your guns in, they mean they letting other people bring their guns in. So he was just like, man, I'm beefing with him. Like, I beat down on one of his niggas in his gang, da da da. He told me the gang name, and it's not a gang like Bloods and Crips. It's like a different type of gang. So then he's like, he's showing me the video in his phone of like the gash marks. The dude had to get stitches in his head or whatever the case may be. He was like, yeah, I beat down on his homie. Now him, his homies. He started naming people. Boom, boom, boom. They all trying to get me, y'all. And these ain't little people. These like well-known people that I know that I didn't know he knew. And I'm like,
I'm in the ghetto. Ra-ta-ta-ta. Ra-ta-ta-ta.
like, you got too much hot shit going on. Like, and at first I was just like, oh, well, calm down. He's not studying you. He's clearly here with 2 women. You know, he getting calls on his phone. He talking on the phone. He's like, yeah, they like, Saturday, they see you out. Yeah, what? So this person is calling around telling people where we at. Like, no, what is this? Like, are we in the ghetto? Like, what is going on? So he's like, so he gets up and goes to the bathroom again. And at this point, I'm just like, damn, this is like your 7th time going to the bathroom. So I'm chilling or whatever. And while he's in a bathroom, like, I'm doing this. I'm doing this, but I see like 2 people staring at me. So as I'm doing this, I look over and y'all, it's a girl. She like, and I'm like, and then she does this, and I recognize who it is. So it's 2 people from Instagram.
You got me.
There are some baddies. They're like some influencers slash bosses or whatever, but it's just the fact that I'm seeing people out. Like, I didn't want to see nobody out, especially not on no Wednesday, especially not on like with him. Like, I'm not supposed to be seen out. Like, I mean, I didn't care because at the end of the day, I know what's going on, but I'd be damned if I let somebody be like, oh, guess who I saw so-and-so with? So I got up. I said, oh, hey. And normally I would have just waved, but no. No one gonna think they got the ups on me and know who I fuck with. So I'm gonna end this before it even becomes something. Like, cause I know how Atlanta is. So I was just like, oh yeah, I'm on a date with this guy. They was like, okay girl, I think he back at the table. So I look back, he looking at me like, and I'm looking at him like yo, like all I could do is laugh at how our relationship is, about how like we were acting like brothers and sisters who didn't like each other. Like, it was so funny, but it's like, what the fuck? I couldn't believe this was actually happening. So I'm like, y'all, I'm gonna try to leave. They was like, why? I was like, cause it's not my man. This is just somebody I just went out with, and you know, I'm not feeling the vibes, and it's too many people in here. So let me rewind. As we're sitting there before he goes to the bathroom, another guy who's friends with this guy who I know, who I don't know personally, but I know he knows me. And I know I know him because we've been around the same people. And he walks in and looks directly at us. He looks at me, and then he looks at him, and he keeps walking. Then he comes back over 5 minutes later and talks to this guy. And they know that they're beefing with this guy who I'm sitting with. And he's like, man, this is some shit about to pop out. What's finna pop out? What is finna pop out? Please get me out of here. I'm like, God, please, what did I get myself into? Like, then he was like, did you see so-and-so just walk in? He be with them. He be so-and-so and the so-and-so. I'm like, so it's multiple people? You have multiple ops in here with us today? Multiple ops. He like, yeah, cause so. So that was before he went to the bathroom. So then he's in the bathroom. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go. Like, he was like, what you gonna do? I'm just gonna like, I don't know. So we go back and I get on talking to them. I go back and sit down with him, and he's like, oh, you know them, da da da. So we talking or whatever, and he's just like, you ready to go? We can go to another spot. I called the driver is on his way. So I'm looking at the driver or whatever. It's like 10 minutes away. So I'm like, okay, cool, that's cool. You could drop me off at home. But I ain't tell him that. I'm just saying that's what I was gonna have him do. So we're sitting there, and then next thing you know, I get a tap on my shoulder. But mind y'all, he already like gripping me around my neck, like holding me like this. Like, it was just a lot. And he's like, so you gonna go home with me tonight? Oh, I know you ain't asking me to go home with you tonight. He's like, you gonna go home with me tonight? No, I'm not. And when I'm a little tipsy, no. The fuck? I'm not going home with you. He was like, oh, it's cool. It ain't no pressure on me. I'm just asking one of these dancers, I'm just taking one of these dancers home. You do that. And I'm gonna text my motherfucking sneaky link. So you know what I did? I pulled out my phone in front of him. What you doing, daddy? What you doing, daddy? I need you. And I sent it. Cause you thought I wasn't? You thought you was finna try to embarrass me or try to make me feel bad for not wanting to lay up with you? No, that's never been the case. So I text my sneaky link, where you at, daddy? Da da da. So he called me. No, he texted me, da da da. I'm texting him, he was like, where you at? I said, I'm at Cheetah. He like, go home. I'm like, okay, he's gonna go home, but I ain't know he, you know, I'm gonna just go home when I leave. He dropped me off in 10 minutes, I'm gonna go home. He's like, yes, I'm coming now. So I'm like, oh my God. So I'm just sitting there like, oh my God, what I'm gonna do? And they looking at me laughing because the girls keep turning around looking at me laughing because I'm really over like, what am I gonna do? Because Uber is 10 minutes away. And then I get a text from him and say, I'm 10 minutes away. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Next thing you know, I get a text that he outside. That was not fucking 10 minutes because you beat the Uber. So now, y'all, I'm like, oh my, then he called me. So I answered the phone. Like, I scooped to, it's like booth. So I scooped to the edge of the booth. And I get up and go to the bathroom. I'm like, hello? He like, you still there? I'm like, yeah, I am. He like, where you? I was like, okay, I'm coming. I'm gonna leave now. So I leave out the bathroom. I said, hold on real quick. How I was gonna leave, or was I gonna leave with him to get him drop me up? I didn't know what I was gonna do. Then like within this disrespect, I just said, hold on 1 minute. He said, where you finna go? I said, just hold on real quick. And I pointed to the girls, but I got up, I walked up to the girls like, okay, I'm gonna go. So make it look like we talking, and I'm gonna go. So I said, tell him he not looking. They said, he not looking. So I kept walking straight. Y'all, when I say I ain't never fast walked so fast a day in my life, I fast walked so fast out of that restaurant, like fast walk, like I fast walked so fast because not only was I trying to get the fuck away from him, I had someone at my house waiting on me. So I'm like, oh my God. And then it turns out that these two, what he claimed, the niggas he was beefing with is the nigga I was finna see. So I'm like, oh, no, I gotta go. And I don't need them to be in the same perimeter. Cause this, at the end of the day, this not my nigga. But my sneaky link, oh, I gotta go. So I'm like, oh my God. So I leave out of there, y'all. I walk so a lot of people on my TikTok was like, girl, you walked home? Yes, bitch, I walked home. But no, it's not as dramatic as I made it sound. I literally stay across the street and I'm moving, so I don't care if y'all try to figure out where I stay. And anyways, if y'all couldn't even get in here if y'all wanted to get in here because the security is like, don't play that shit. But yeah, I literally stay walking distance from the restaurant, so it literally took me a minute to get home. A minute, less than a minute. 30 seconds to get home. A minute, let me say a minute. So you can calculate what angle I'm going in if you do try to find where I stay. So I literally took me a minute to get home, and y'all, he called me, he like, where you at? So I'm coming down to get you. So I get there, y'all, and I had me some lemon drops. So I'm already like lit. And not drunk lit, like I don't know what's going on in my surroundings, but I'm lit like loose. Not a care in the world right now. Cause I'm like, oh, you want to play in my face? I'm gonna go have a fucking blast. Like, and I love lit me. Lit me, I'm not in my head. Lit me doesn't care. Lit me is just free as a butterfly. So literally, I was like, where you at, Zaddy? He was like, I'm outside. I was like, okay. So I came over there. You know, and I let him upstairs, and as you know, I get a call. Like, as I'm on the elevator, this dude is calling me. Like, he's blowing the back off my phone. Like, where you at? But I didn't answer the phone because, like, why are you calling me? Like, he was calling me, y'all. Yeah. I don't gotta speak too much into it, but I had a great night. And then when I got done, I checked my phone, and I had, like, missed calls and stuff. So I was just like, did you not take the, no, I had missed calls, so I called him back. I was like, hello. He was like, are you okay? Are you done throwing up?
You got me.
Oh, so you thought I was throwing up this whole time for 2 hours? Yeah, I was gone for 2 hours. I was like, where are you? He was still there. Y'all, he was still there. So I was just like, oh my God. He was still there. I just ran with it. Yeah. I was sick. I went home and threw up.
You got me.
Sprinkle. No, literally, I ran with it. Shit, I didn't have to lie. You set the lie for me, so I didn't even think what I was gonna tell him. What happened? Honestly, I didn't care. Because I wasn't hiding it. Like, I went home and yeah, like. But anyways, that was the most craziest date I ever had. Literally one of the worst dates ever. And to this day, oh yeah, and then when I went home, guys, I checked his page because he was watching my story, but I didn't see his story no more. Because, you know, he liked to screenshot bitches. So I'm like panicking because, y'all, why the fuck he blocked me? And he didn't block, you know, if you remove somebody, you can still see they shit, but you can't see what they post. So I'm like, oh my God, this nigga done took a picture of me. He done took a picture of me and posted me talking shit. That's what's going on in my head. I'm like panicking. I'm telling my friends, add him from your Finsta, like see what's in there or whatever the case may be. But I don't care if he talk shit about me. I made sure he didn't take no pictures of me. When we walked in the club, I was walking behind him. Like, he wanted me to get on that live. I didn't get in that. Honestly, I think I did pretty good getting out of there. A lot of people was like, well, not a lot of people. One person, because I know I was going to be one person. Why would you even go on the date if you had a nigga already? I don't have a nigga. A sneaky link is a sneaky link. Is a man who you already had sexual course with that you do it with here and there so you won't get a new body. Like, let's say I'm drunk right now, right? And my hormones are raging out the roof. And naturally, as a woman who's horny, I would want to have sex with him, because Chad, because he's a man and he's on me, he's love bombing me, and naturally I want to do that. But see, me, I know how to control myself and I know how to wait. But you mean tell me I'm drunk and I'm gonna, yeah. Come here, pull up on the kid, pull up on me. What are you talking about? But yeah. So it's not good to have a sneaky link. I'm not saying it's good to have a sneaky link, but for someone like me, I don't really talk to people, and I don't believe in just having casual sex with random people on my life. I do not believe in that. Now, if it happens, it happens. But if I can avoid it, not gain an extra body, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm grown. It's my motherfucking business, bitch. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this sip and spill. Hopefully I didn't leave out any details. It wasn't some super long 40-minute story time, but hey, it's your girl, Alexis Makai. Give this video a big thumbs up, girl. What you would have did if you was in a situation? What do you think he was doing in the bathroom? Do y'all think he was doing good sugar for real? Because that's crazy. That's my dating experience. That was the time I worked out on a date and I walked home from a date. And yeah, give this video a big thumbs up. It's your girl, Alexis Makai. Bye. Bye.